Hi, I'm Daryl Smith, and this is Dismiss Gourmet Home Cooking Photo Album, featuring some of my favorite home recipes. Today's dish I call Scallops St Jacques, which is a twist to Coquilles St Jacques, or scallops with mushrooms. I don't use any mushrooms in this dish. Actually, this meal was composed mostly of leftovers and available ingredients at the house, but shows how cooking techniques can be improvised. I'm also serving coconut rice pudding using leftover coconut rice. Prepare the rice pudding by using 1 cup of leftover coconut rice, or rice cooked in 2 cups of coconut water, 2 cups milk, 2 eggs, a half a cup of sugar. If I was making a dessert dish, I would double the amount of sugar. 1/2 cup raisins, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, and 3 teaspoons concentrated real lemon juice. Add the milk, vanilla extract, and lemon juice to a medium heat pot and bring to a scald. In a mixing bowl, whisk the eggs and sugar, then slowly add about a half cup of the hot milk to the eggs to temper the eggs, or bring to temperature, and add the egg milk mixture back into the pot and simmer for 4 to 5 minutes. Add the coconut rice and raisins and mix well, removing from the heat. Transfer the pudding to a baking dish and place in a 350-degree preheated oven for 20 minutes. Allow to cool and set aside. For the scallop St. Jacques, you will need 2 sheets of puff pastry and 8 large diver scallops. My scallops were quick thawed in a microwave. The ingredients for the rest of the St. Jacques and sauce are 1 cup broccoli florets, 1 carrot peeled and cut into 1-inch dices, 1 diced shallot, 6 tablespoons cold butter, 1/2 cup heavy cream, 1 cup of champagne that was previously opened, 1 teaspoon dried tarragon, salt and pepper to taste, Cajun spice, and 1/2 cup brandy. Unroll the puff pastry and roll out the seams with a floured rolling pin to prevent sticking to the dough. For each sheet, cut out 4 4-inch circles using a pastry cutter or ring mold. Then using a 2-inch cutter, press a 2-inch circle into the pastry dough. Don't cut completely through the dough, this will create a lid when the pastry rises. Repeat for the second sheet and place the cutout pastries on a parchment-lined sheet pan. Make an egg wash with 1 egg and 1 to 2 tablespoons of water and beat well together. Brush the egg wash onto the center circle and around the edge of the pastry dough. Try to avoid the seams as this can inhibit the dough from rising. Place in a preheated 400-degree oven for 17 to 18 minutes until the dough is risen and a golden brown crust has formed. Season the scallops with Cajun spice on both sides and add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon butter to a medium-high heat saute pan. Add the scallops to the pan and allow to sear. I like a nice crust on my scallops, so let them go for 3 to 4 minutes until the edges start to brown. Then turn the scallops to start searing the other side for another minute or so. It's important to remove the pan from the flame for this next step. Add 1/2 cup brandy to the scallops and carefully place the pan back to the burner to ignite the sauce. If using an electric eye, you can use a grill lighter to ignite. The flame will quickly die down and burn off the alcohol. Simmer for another 2 minutes and remove the scallops. Remove the puff pastries from the oven and using a paring knife, cut around the center rings to create lids for the pastries. Place the broccoli and carrots into the same sauté pan with the scallop juices over medium heat and add a tablespoon of butter and sauté for 5 to 6 minutes and set aside. Add water if necessary if the pan starts to dry out. Start the butter cream sauce by sweating the diced shallots in a little olive oil, seasoning with salt and pepper. Add 1 cup of the champagne and reduce over medium heat until about 2 tablespoons of liquid is left. Add 1/2 cup heavy cream and simmer for a couple of minutes to thicken the sauce. Whisk in 5 to 6 tablespoons of cold butter and reduce the heat to low to melt the butter for a creamy sauce. Finish with a teaspoon of dried tarragon. Assemble the scallop pastry with 1 scallop per pastry, then top with the vegetable mixture. Add some of the buttercream sauce into each pastry. Repeat for the remaining pastries. Plate the dish by first adding some of the buttercream sauce to the plate. Then add some of the rice pudding. Add 2 of the scallop pastries per serving and garnish with parsley. Enjoy.